I've had to ask myself at times, like, hey, like, is this a distraction from something that I'm scared of in myself? Like facing myself and like facing discomfort and facing uncertainty.
Like keeping yourself busy. I just feel like no one takes me seriously as an artist. This is something I'm really passionate about. And like, even outside of being an artist, I have been songwriting for a decade now. And it's just so hard to prove it to people. Not prove it that I've done it, because I obviously prove that, but it's just like to be taken seriously. Hello, Dangerous Lulus, and welcome back to Delulu. I am so fucking excited because today's guesty bestie is actual bestie, rising pop star, dark siren, Miss Ella Collier herself. Hi! I love you. Wait, oh fuck, I forgot I had to get an intro for you. Ready?
Okay.
Girl, Lulu.
I'm obsessed. Wait, that was such a fun intro. You're so creative.
Well, oh my god, I was like, what's a trademark Ella Collier? I was like, girl.
Wait, like Dark Siren is so kind.
Because that's kind of like where we're at right now, you know, and I love sirens. I love siren energy.
Me too. Me too.
Know? That's kind of what I want to emulate. Maybe not right now, but like in general, you know?
You have that.
I do.
It's always with you.
You get it.
Yeah.
You bring it out of me too.
I mean, you bring it out of me.
Oh my god, I love you.
I love you too. Dangerous Delulus is awesome.
Dangerous Lulus, love.
Dangerous Lulus.
Dangerous Lulus.
Hi, Dangerous Lulus.
Besties, I need to tell you guys a story of how Ella and I met. Okay, so we actually met right here on set, and she came for a session at the recording studio here, and I did not know her at all. Did not even know her. Ironically, we have the same publicist, and she was pitched the show, and I guess I just didn't clock it. She comes to set. She's in the parking lot by herself, and I literally see her, and I'm like, is she lost? Like,
I was
who is
smoking a
this?
cigarette.
She was smoking a cigarette, and
Be
she
honest.
was like very comfy dressed, like very comfy.
I was not with us.
I thought she was a rando who wandered onto set, and I was like, I guess I'll handle this. So I like slowly approached her, and I was like, hi, are you lost? And then you were like, I think I'm in session here. And I was like, oh, okay, got it. And then kind of soulmates immediately.
Soulmates
Super
immediately,
quick.
because like I came in with my chaotic energy, honestly.
You were chaotic.
Yeah,
yes.
that's why you like me.
That's why I liked you. And then immediately I was like, you need to come on the show.
I know.
Oh my god, because
I was like, funny that you say that.
And then we find out that Charlie's your publicist.
Yes,
and
it's
I was
crazy.
like, wait, what the fuck?
It was so fun, and I also knew who you were, obviously.
Oh, T.
So
Did you know
funny.
when I approached you?
I feel like I was like, wait, I feel like I kind of recognize this figure because everybody knows back in the COVID days, during the spiritual uprising of TikTok.
Yes.
Where everyone was
Which I championed.
looking for the yes, obviously.
Yes.
Looking for their twin flames. I found all of your videos and I was like, I was being crazy.
I'm so grateful you did.
Yeah.
You kept the lights on. So thank you so much.
I kept the lights on. I DM'd you. When was it? Like 2020?
2021, you DM'd me. But guys, I didn't want to say it.
Know.
She sent me a cute little voice message. I didn't see it. I see it now. She sent me a
and I
voice
can't
message.
unsend it.
No, she literally was like, I'm manifesting we become friends. And we're friends now.
Come on, guys. Lock in.
Lock in.
Lock actually in. Come
Lock
on.
in.
Delulu.
How crazy is that?
Be Delulu. I mean, come on. The fact that I am on your show and like we're actually friends is kind of crazy. Dude.
No, it's insane. Because then I remember when we were walking into the studio, you were like, I was like, oh, let me follow you. And I look you up and it was like follow back. And I was like, oh.
Sometimes I'll hit the like unfollow. I don't care. It's like
so
I authentically love people and I authentically love you. And if you took some time to catch up,
but
that's
we're here
fine.
now. But we're here now.
No, we're here.
And we're going to get into, we're going to talk about all of it.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much for being here.
Of
I'm
course.
so excited, especially I'm excited to talk about your debut album and just
you.
working with you as an artist and just being your friend and being around you and seeing everything you do. I'm so fucking proud of you. Can we just have a moment? I'm so proud of you.
I love you.
Pop star. Are you kidding me? Pop star down.
Thank you.
You were killing it and you're so organized. And then you also take time for your soul. And like, that's something you really encourage for me. And that's something we're going to encourage for everyone. Just to, let's have a moment. Let's just breathe for a second. Girl, I needed that so bad. I'm so overwhelmed. Was that good? I really felt like my nervous system just reset.
How did you do it so fast? Usually it takes me 3 breaths.
Really? Because I rush everything.
I know you do.
Yeah,
That's why you talk so fast.
Talk very fast, talk a lot, have everything going really quickly.
It's perfect.
Well, it's because I have so many thoughts and I have to get them out. And if I don't, I'm going to forget.
I get it. I get it. And thank you for saying you're proud of me. It's a crazy trip.
Well, I am proud of you, and you're also an independent artist. And like honestly, the quality of your music, the vision that you have, everything you do, and your output, it's just like it gives like major label, it gives like funding, it gives like big, it gives very real. So like I am proud of you.
Thank you.
And you work so hard. You're so booked. You are
it's like you're like flirting with me and like Capricorn language. You're like,
wait. You're like so hardworking.
So booked, and like you're booked like really hard.
And then like you're like a businesswoman too.
And you like have leather pants and like a soul. Like that's like how you're. Like I'm like, are you like talking dirty to me in Capricorn language?
Wait,
like,
do you like it?
I love it.
Okay,
thank you. That's very kind.
That actually is how I like my favorite compliment is when people are like, "You're hardworking." I'm like, "Thank you."
Me too.
Because I'm like, yes.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite compliments. I will say.
Wait, you're a Capricorn.
Yes.
Okay, clock. Oh yeah, you had a birthday.
Yeah.
That's right, before our other session.
Yes.
I remember we talked about it. I'm a Virgo, so like we're right there.
Grounded.
Period, exactly.
So grounded.
And Charlie's a Taurus.
Ah.
Oh wait, no he's not. He's a Pisces. Oh, he's an Aquarius. He just had a birthday. You were there.
Yes, I was at Charlie's birthday.
Yes.
Charlie's the best. Love you. Charlie's doing emails in the back.
Love you, Charlie. As he should.
Literally as you should.
Period. Okay, Ella, we are bestie Annas, of course, but I want to get into the Ella lore. So
Ella lore.
Tell us where it all began for you on your journey of becoming a pop star.
Oh, you're so kind.
Give it to us.
I definitely always wanted to be famous. Let's start there.
Really? That's such a great sentence to say. Like, that's a really bold statement.
I know. My parents banned the word famous from the house.
No way. I told you the song concept I wanted. Fuck You, I'm Famous.
Yeah.
Let's write that.
That's why I love it. We should do it. I would love to do that.
We're doing it. I want something camp and cunt.
I think it would be amazing.
So you wanted to be famous? Always.
I think more it was like the idea of being able to like perform on stage, and my parents banned the word, which I'm thankful for, because like they were more locked in on what's the purpose of what you're doing, right? And so when I was a kid, I would like listen to Hannah Montana.
I was gonna say, well, you're like a Hannah Montana girl.
Obviously, like she was my first.
Same.
Yeah, she was my first, and I literally
she is the pop star.
I love her. I'm 20th year anniversary, thank God. But yeah, I mean, my first concert was Miley Cyrus, and I practiced in my basement, pretending I was walking on the runway performing, and then I saw Taylor Swift on the Ellen show with Zac Efron playing Pumped Up Kicks when they were promoting the Lorax.
Yes.
Thank God.
Thank God.
And I pulled out my guitar. Yeah, I love them. Guitar.
That's
I pulled out the guitar, and I wrote my first song when I was like 11.
Really? Do you remember what it was?
Yeah, it was called For You.
Ooh, was it like?
It's for a crush I had.
Cute. Was it good?
Yeah, it was good. I mean, you know what?
Put it out.
Not to flex. Not to flex.
Yes.
I was the only 6th grader that got added to the talent show, so.
Well, there's a reason for that.
That's sweet.
It was a good song.
Thank you. But that's where it started. And I also did like musical theater, and I just always loved performing, and so
yeah.
I'm from Georgia, so that's all that there was there. You know, was like musical theater, choir, and then playing guitar. So that's how I started.
Did you always know you were going to come out to LA?
Yeah, I mean, I think deep inside I knew that I wanted to be here, but like New York was also really enticing to me as well. I just like any city that has
the creative energy.
Locked in.
Clock, because that's exactly how I feel. I lived in New York and I'm in LA now, and that's the exact same reason. I just wanted that creative energy around me, and like it's inspiring.
It
keeps you motivated to keep working.
It's literally life-changing. Like, and I say this to anyone listening, I know LA, I know New York is expensive.
It is.
I mean, even Nashville is like a good energy, and like Austin, Texas, like a place where you can feel free to roam and like speak to people and just like show up somewhere and like get inspiration. I don't know. It's just there's so much access here to beauty and to connection that changed my life. Like, I love Los Angeles.
Yeah,
so
and being
much.
around creative people is so inspiring too. And
it
like,
really is.
It really keeps you pushing. Just like I need that energy myself. Just because like I was just talking about it with Brett, and I was complaining. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so tired.
Yeah.
And then I was like, you know, my team has me doing X, Y, Z, and he was like, it's because you just want to create, but you have to do all this other stuff, and you're getting like really burnt out from it. I was like, yes.
Yeah.
Because I just want to create right now. Like I'm in create mode. So
well, that's actually why I got on you about
you did
taking care of your soul and stuff, because for me, like creative energy is the same energy as like downloads from God, universe, clouds, whatever you want to say. Like you have to have that sort of tether. You have to nurture that tether between you and like the consciousness of creativity or of humanity. So if you're not nurturing that, it's hard to access creativity, at least in my experience. Yeah. So that's why I push you so hard to like take some time for your soul and like do that, because like if you want to be the best creator you can be, like that's where I found.
Yeah, finding your balance,
magic.
Really.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That's life, though.
So where are you finding your balance? Because like you do so much. Like you know, we all need to follow you on Instagram. Everyone follow Ella on Instagram. Period. And you can
Ella
keep
Collier.
up. You can keep up too. but you were doing something every day. You're doing so many sessions. You finished your debut album. We're going to get into that. You pretty much finished your second album. We'll probably slightly get into that. Then you were telling me before the show that you're probably going to start your third.
Started my third.
Before the debut's even out. Girl, you're busy.
Thank you.
Where are you finding your balance?
Well, first off, like I love writing songs. Like that is my soul. Like songwriting is the beginning of it all for me.
Yeah.
Aside from interviews, aside from photos, aside from being on stage, I like to write songs,
Me
and
too.
I have to write songs. It's literally how I am. But how I find my balance, I'm very blessed to be 3.5 years sober, and I think like the program that I work a 12-step program, and that has been really helpful in me finding my balance because it's all focused on finding something higher than yourself that's not human to kind of motivate you and like fill your soul. And so I do a lot of meditation, I do a lot of prayer, and I'm very active. And I'm in a phase right now where I was really burnt out and I felt myself not feeling a lot of joy, I think. And that's like an alarm for me because why am I being ungrateful? Why am I in this lack mindset? So I really had to take a second, and I had therapy this morning. You know, like I have tools and I have people in my life that keep me. They're like my coaches. They keep me grounded and they keep me safe. And so that's kind of how I find my balance. And then also like really intentionally setting aside time with whether it's partners or friends to be like, this is friend time, this is fun time. Let's just be people.
The boundary, right? Exactly. Because then, honestly, especially in this industry and being friends with like people who are creative, like things could bleed through, and then if everything becomes work all the time, that becomes very draining too.
Totally. I mean, work
I'm literally
is a
speaking
lot.
from experience right now because like everything is work for me. Like even for me, it's like I can't even see if I see my friends or if I see like anyone, it's like it has to be while I'm working because like I'm working all the time, you know?
Yeah, and it's also like. Not me getting all deep and meta with this, but like there is like an ego element to this, right? Like
ego.
The more you're working, the more you're like, I'm doing this and I'm working all the time, like makes you feel confident in the fact that you're doing it and like the movement. And like I've had to ask myself at times, like, hey, like, is this a distraction from something that I'm scared of in myself? Like facing myself and like facing discomfort and facing uncertainty.
Like keeping yourself busy.
Yeah,
so you don't address something.
Oh my God, that's like one of my biggest things that I do.
Oh shit.
You know, so it's like there's benefits to it, but like also I want to be present in my life. Like there's been times where I like literally feel like I'm like speeding through on the highway and then I end up at the destination, whether that's at the end of the night or it's like been a week and I'm like, where have I been all week? Like I literally like I'm not here. And like that's scary.
God, you were literally like opening my eyes right now. Cause like genuinely like last night I got home so late and then I was like, I need a journal about my week because I don't want to forget this week.
Amazing.
And I pulled up my journal and I was like, I don't even remember. I was like, I know I had sessions every day.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, what did I even do in those sessions? I was like, okay, and how did the song come about? I'm like, oh, this sucks. I hate this feeling of like not even being able to count it because it's exactly that. It's just like I'm going, and I'm like, now I'm overwhelmed and I don't even remember. Now I'm at this destination where I'm like, wait, how did I even get here? So that's crazy because I want to be more intentional. I'm gonna be, guys, on camera. I'm gonna be intentional right now. This is where we are. This is where we're at. I'm talking to you. We're having a good time. We're connecting. This is nice.
Yeah, and also like thanks for being so vulnerable. I mean, like. This is life, man. Like we go into like capitalism and talk about the state of the world and all that. Like this is what they want us to be like. This is what they want us to be programmed like, to be scared, to be like clawing, to be upset, like to be stuck to our phones. And like if you know how to step in and out of that.
Yeah.
But this is gonna be forever. Like we're gonna have to continue to like find practices that work for us and fall out of it and fall back in. And like that's okay.
Yeah.
But my goal for you as your friend and for myself too is like living our life. How do we live?
And it's really a journey too, like getting there and like exactly what you said, finding the practices and like knowing what resonates with you, and also not being too hard on yourself if you can't be consistent with it, because life is life.
Life is still life, and also like we are not robots.
Not robots.
You know?
Yes, absolutely. Like honestly, I want to be more mindful about that too, because like, and then you know what? It's always like, oh, what's next? What do I have to do after this? I'm like so busy, and it's just like that can be so mentally draining.
Yeah, it
to have
can,
to be on like that all the time. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's good because you're really emotionally mature, and you're also in a place. I told you this last time we were in a session. I was like, damn, you're really emotionally mature.
Thank you.
You are.
Girl.
But it's just like I think also
I'm
like
insane.
Being on all the time is like you're gonna crash. You know?
Well, I also had to learn that too. Is like not being performative. Like I'm showing up here as me, and like yes, there may be more elevation. Like I might have fake lashes on, and I might be like, "Gah!" But that's like me.
That is you.
You know what I mean? And like I only come to this place and say these things. We come to this place, fucking Nicole Kidman.
Give it to
But like
us.
because I was so sad,
Oh.
all these things come from like hitting a wall and feeling burnt out and sad. So I have to do something.
Well, how do you feel now?
I have anxiety.
Oh no.
That's okay.
That's normal though. I have anxiety.
Yeah.
I have
Like,
anxiety right now.
welcome.
But,
Like,
you know,
so we like find ways to, find that joy, but I am doing good, but I did intentionally recently be like, okay, I need to slow down a little bit.
yeah, you were telling me about that boundary you set for yourself, and I think that's kind of what I'm trying to do too. I was just notified I probably won't get a break till May, but
I know, right before this.
right before this,
You can give yourself mini breaks through the day. That's what I do.
that's a good idea.
5 to 15.
Yeah, because actually when I was driving here,
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, I just drove in silence, and I was like, okay,
That's great.
this is nice right now.
So nice.
Because usually I'm like on a call or I'm in a meeting or I'm like dealing with something or I'm like listening to a mix and I'm like, and I was just like, I'm just gonna drive because I just need a minute to myself right now, and then we're gonna do this, But this is nice too because I feel like technically both of us are working right now, but like this is nice and healing and it's also like us connecting like genuinely. So I'm like,
and you bring yourself into it. It doesn't feel like work.
100%. I'm really grateful for that, especially especially because like coming from us being friends and then it doesn't feel like we're doing this. We are doing this.
I know. I'm having fun.
Yeah, me too. And we just started.
This little teddy bear is the best part.
And honestly, you're so fun.
Thank you.
You're so fun. Like,
Girl.
honestly, when I met you and you're so chaotic, I think I told Charlie, I was like, oh yeah, she needs to come on the show. She would be so fun. But you know what? Getting to know you more and like spending time with you over the past couple months, it's like, you're so deep and you're so intentional and you're like,
Thank
there's
you.
so much more than just like being fun and chaotic, etc. Right?
Right.
Well, I want to get back to your lore. You're originally from Atlanta. So how did you end up coming to LA? Like, when did you move out to LA? What was the plan? What happened there?
So I moved to LA in 2018.
Okay.
I went to USC.
Ooh.
Fight on.
Fight on.
FTFO. I loved USC. I went to music school there. I literally went to like pop music school.
Love. Oh my God, pop star training.
I love it. I want to go back one day and like teach or just give some sort of energy.
Speak or like do a guest thing. Because like
gave me so much, like meeting so many friends there.
Yeah.
And, like,
I saw your teachers when I saw your show at
oh yeah.
what show was
The
that?
Mint.
The Mints. Right. That was
They
my
all
first
came
time
out.
there.
Yeah, that was so sweet.
Yeah, I didn't know you went to school there, but
I
like
know.
you mentioned it when on stage. I was like, oh, clock.
They're the best. Like, but I was one of those people that like didn't want to go to college and
Same.
I'm not sitting here being like, you should go to college or you shouldn't, like, do whatever you want, do whatever your dream is. Like, I wanted to be famous by 18 and we're still working on that dream, girl, and like, I learned about the USC program and they were really encouraging the school itself, like, for me to come out. And so I did it and it changed my life.
That's amazing. You just stayed in LA.
Yeah, like, honestly, everybody knows this. Like,
Yeah.
post grad, no one talks about post grad, but it's like kind of the worst.
Yeah.
Like, it sucks. And like, when I first graduated, I kind of like was hit with like, I got sober at the same time and then made my first project. And I did a lot of music and like TV and film. And that's kind of how I like got to stay in LA.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So that's how I could like afford to like be here.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Got it. Yeah. You were working.
Yeah.
Got it.
I'm working late.
Because she's a singer, period.
Sabrina been working too for a long time.
For 10 years. And she and Chapel, like, for me, I'm like, yeah, it takes 10 years to be an overnight success. And that's okay.
That's okay.
Zara Larson's having her moment now. She debuted in 2016.
She's the best.
She is the best. Like, I
gotta
feel
have
like
that grit, bro. Charlie XCX, great one as well.
you do have to have that grit. And like, honestly, if you're not, like, if you give up too easily, that's the other part. I find a lot of people give up really quickly. And then it's like, well, then of course nothing's gonna happen if you just stop trying.
Well, it's like what drives you.
100%.
Because I think like trying emptily in an empty way.
Yeah.
How do you continue to sustain? Like the reason why I always connect the soul and the purpose, and we talk about these things, they're all intertwined. Like my motivation comes from the sole purpose of like making you feel seen and making us connect. That's why we keep going. Anyways, I'm hopping off the soapbox, girl.
Hop back on. We're about to get into it because I feel like honestly, everything that you're saying right now really translates into your music and your lyric and your delivery and your performance.
Thank you.
Like even like I want to talk about the title track, Dangerous.
Yeah.
So what does dangerous mean to you? I just read something because you just did something and I was reading and it was super profound to me. You're like talking about the opposite of when something's dangerous, it incites fear.
Right.
So can you explain that?
Yes, of course. So my album's called Dangerous.
Yes.
The title track is called Dangerous. And if you listen to the title track, Dangerous, in all caps, obviously.
Obviously.
Right. I talk about this phenomenon of the rabbit hole. And I basically am saying, I'll quote the lyrics for a sec. I say like, I'll never let you know where I go sinking down the rabbit hole built the walls twice as tall. I'll be the one to break my fall. And there's this element of me having like this swagger and this being like, don't ask me what's wrong with me, but I want you to. And it's a performance of me pushing people away while I'm sinking down the spiral of anxiety.
Yeah.
So the whole project, and we talk about Dangerous, is about fear, because fear is still, I'm still working through that, and that might be forever, I don't know. Like, fear is the core of all of my anxiety. It's also what drives me. And on the other side of that, fear incites like adrenaline. And I'm also sober alcoholic, as I've mentioned. And so like I tend to grab on to extremes. I love the codependency. It's bad for me. I love what's bad for me. And so I almost glamorize a lot of these defects in my brain. Not
the vices.
Vices. Yes. Great point. It's like, I almost like romanticize them in the music, but on purpose, because there's a world where we celebrate the mass elements of our humanity, right?
Yeah.
Like our humanity is extremely important, and the fact that we can feel so many emotions like should be celebrated, and we should look at that, and we can also be self-aware about them at the same time. So Dangerous is the umbrella of all of the extremes of my emotions, and at the core of that is ego, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's kind of complicated, but it's
not at all. I think it's very profound, because honestly, you cover a lot of dark topics, dark emotions
100%.
on this project. And then also it's just like acknowledging that and then being able to articulate it, because it's super relatable. And I think with the things that you acknowledge, is the self-awareness that you bring to the music. Like I think just as a writer to writer, it is incredible about how you pen, how you're feeling. And like it's so relatable too.
Thank you. It takes time.
Absolutely.
Like I think a lot of it's like the work. Thank you. Like a lot of that is like my work in sobriety and like really writing stuff out, and also letting people in, man, like in the room. And I mean, there's stuff I've been so scared about. Like a lot of those songs were like pulling out of me, you know, like I'm in the middle of processing these things, and like, I don't know. It's part of being an artist. That's like my job as an artist. You know?
Do you feel like that's the best time to write about it? Because for me, it's like when I'm in that emotion, when I'm in that feeling, when I'm in that situation, if I don't write about it right then and there, it's going to be hard for me to capture the feeling after the fact. Unless I'm writing about it from the now and through it situation,
right? Totally.
Like
100%. I think it depends. Like, I think specifically in like heartbreak, it's really hard for me to write when it happens. Like I have to grieve it. I have to like process through, and then I can kind of go back and start to piece the stuff together. And also like writing it makes it more real in my brain. So it's a process. I mean, all of it, even if there's like little fragments of things I've written that I bring in later, like, but yeah, I think it's honestly either way. Nothing's right, nothing's wrong. It's just, you know, like the process.
It's good because you're really telling your story. And you're telling it in a very defined way where it's like, this is you. And this is your writing. Yeah. You know?
And I also try because, you know, like, who am I, right? Like people, I'm working to get more recognition as an artist, because like I do want that. And I think my music is pop, and I think it's exciting, and I think I have something to say, but like,
I think it's so fresh, and I think it's so interesting. Like, honestly, like I said this in the intro, but like rising pop star, but I'm like a really interesting, fresh voice in pop music. And I just think also with the trends and the soundscape of pop music right now in 2026, 2025, you bring something different and interesting. And even with your productions and the sonic direction, the way that things switch up, and like it's exciting as you're listening to the music. And then like as a songwriter, so when I listen to music for the first time, I'm generally predicting what's the next lyric, what's the next thing, what I'm expecting with like where the song's gonna go. But when I listen to your music, I genuinely always like, I'm gagged. Like
you're surprised.
I literally am like jaw dropped. Like,
that's
wait, I didn't see that coming. You know what I mean? Like I think I Don't Do Drugs is a really good example of that. It's just like there are moments where I'm just like, wait, this is
where
like,
are we?
There's a lot of things that are happening, and there are a lot of elements, and it just makes it really like, it brings us into this world of chaos, but it's also very defined in this very specific sphere, which is incredible. Like your artistry is so defined.
Thank you. It took a long time.
Oh my gosh, but like, look at you.
Thank you. I mean, I love sound design. Like, I think
you're good at it. Being in sessions with Ella, by the way, like, yes, you're good at it. Like, honestly, like, you're really good at it.
Production is a huge deal to all of this as well.
Absolutely. Because then it sets the emotional tone, too. 1,000,000%. So what is like scaring you? So you were talking about this concept of the fear.
What's so scary?
Yeah, what is, I mean, I'm scared right now. Like, what's scaring you, like, specifically? And would you say, like, sorry, this is such a separate question.
That's fine.
I want to know this question. And we'll go back to the fear. But would you say this album is like the rabbit hole, right? Like, we're going down the rabbit hole with you. And it's going into these extremes. Oh my gosh, yeah.
That's what you already just, I thought you were like asking me a question, but you just like told me the answer.
So that's what it is.
Yeah, I mean,
and I love going on
exactly.
that journey with you too.
No, thank you. And like I'll relate both of the questions, right? Like,
Give it.
I am a believer that every human has different patterns, and we keep revisiting those patterns. We'll get over certain patterns, and then we'll maybe revisit them. And I wouldn't say like the Dangerous album, I don't feel those things as strong now. But I was working with one of my visual people the other day because we're like coming up with ideas for the end of the project. And I think what's really fun about this is like each song is almost like a character that I made myself into, whether that's being performative or whether that's someone that I felt like I had to be for something to survive it. All the songs are characters of what manifested for me to run from that fear to survive what I was going through. So to be less general, like for example, my song Fiend, right? Like that is at the core about codependency and relationships and needing something outside of myself to make me feel okay. Yeah. And it's hot, it's fun, it's amazing. There's sexy vibes to it.
Block it.
But like the real, like it's called Fiend. Yeah. Like the way people fiend for nicotine, the way they look for it with their hands without knowing. Yeah. Like that is a real thing that I do.
I feel like addiction is such a strong motif and theme throughout your project.
Yes.
Your lyric in general, like on obviously being sober and experiencing the things that you experience, like it really does translate into your music. Even like as openly as you talk about, like let's say on I Don't Do Drugs, like just straight up. Like, you know what I mean?
And like I don't do drugs at first, it's like hard because I'm like, do you guys get what I'm trying to say? Like, when I'm saying like I don't do drugs, I'm like, I will use everything else as a distraction since I can't do drugs, since I'm completely heartbroken. Like I'll try to find a new guy. I'll try to become really famous.
Hollywood
kind of thing we were
rich,
talking about.
100%.
Let me like be busy. Let me get famous. So then I feel better about myself. Let me
find that. Because the
that.
drug can't be your crutch. Right. Because you don't do drugs.
Right.
Clock. But you're doing everything else.
Yeah.
And you're trying to distract yourself. You're going after goals. You're going harder for it. Like, again, I hate saying this because I said it like 4 times.
That's fine.
In this episode, right? Profound. Very profound. Like, I think your lyric is profound. I think your songs are profound. Like, just everything about it's just super interesting, you know?
It's the combination of experience and like, actual human experience and like, that's why it's a download for sure.
Well, how long was this album process for you? Like, how long did it take you to get from start to now it's ready to go, we're putting it out?
Some of the songs were like started in 2021.
Really? Like in the iteration they're in right now?
No, like the writing, like Don't Follow Me, I wasn't even sober yet. I was super high when I wrote Don't Follow Me at the beginning.
Oh my God, Clock, what?
Clock. Yeah, I was really high. I was like in my apartment.
And then you like revisited it for the project.
Yeah, I always loved Don't Follow Me. I thought it like, Don't Follow Me is one of my favorites. I was just playing it on my piano and like most of the lyrics are still the same.
It's so sad and dark.
I know.
Yeah.
But the point is, it's kind of similar to Dangerous. It's like, don't follow me. Like, I've got it. But it's like, follow me, please. Yeah. I'm lost.
Yeah.
Like, I'm nervous. And like, I think at that time I was just feeling so alone and isolated and like, Animal and Don't Follow Me. Animal's like on the album.
That one's
were written at the same time.
Beautiful, by the way.
Thank you.
And I love the callback.
Thank you. That's funny because I didn't really notice that. Like Animal was written before Dangerous was written.
No way. Because Dangerous is in the chorus.
Yes.
Okay. Because when I was listening to it, you just sent it to me this morning. I was like, oh. And I really like the bookends of it because Dangerous is the second track.
Yeah.
Right? And the second track on the project. And then this is the second to last track on the project.
Wow, you did your memorization. Did you get some flashcards?
Look, girl, it's not even on here. That's the great news part. It's not even on here. I just received that this morning. But I'm an active listener of pop music and especially loving you and like getting into the show. And I was just listening to the lyric and everything. I was like, it's just for me as someone who's building a world and as someone who wants like cohesion, it felt like a relief to me because I was like, I feel like this feels so right. And like
Thank you.
Related to each other in a bookend of everything.
Thank you for fucking saying that.
No, was it intentional? Like you said you wrote it before Dangerous.
Okay, I will be honest, like the process of creating this album like wasn't linear and it wasn't like, we're making an album, let's do the order. Like Dangerous was the first song that we made intentionally for the album, but it was supposed to be like the deluxe version of my last EP. And then we were like, it's way too good. Like we need to keep writing. And so I just kept writing songs and like bringing back stuff and like Don't Follow Me had already had an iteration. And I was like, I really think this should be on the album.
Yes.
And like, some of them were like earlier and some of them were later. Like the most recent ones I've written. I mean, I Don't Do Drugs was added to the album last minute because I literally was going through that. Like,
yeah, I remember you and I talked about it on the curb in Hollywood.
Oh yeah,
we did. We're sharing a cigarette.
Yeah, obviously our little Capri moment. We don't smoke anymore, by the way.
We don't. Well, no, I don't anymore. I extra don't anymore.
It's funny. I like kind of wanted for the visuals if I don't do drugs, like. What? For me to be smoking a cig, but on purpose I made it like a lollipop because I was like, let's like really go for it. But yeah, no, I mean, like, I Don't Do Drugs was an ad like towards the towards the end because I needed to tell. I was so hurt.
I'm so
I was like,
happy
I gotta
it was.
put it
That's
on
my.
there.
I mean, it was my favorite on the project
I
so
love I Don't Do
far
Drugs.
until I heard
Delulu?
Rah rah
Rah Rah. Oh my god,
Delulu?
as well.
so good.
Not recent, like probably a year ago, but like
Pretty
you know.
recent considering like some of the songs are really years ago
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Like so, I guess I always say like in interviews and stuff, like probably the whole album process was 2 years, but like the intentional album process was probably 2 years. But yeah, I mean like that's why I always tell you like keep writing songs. You never know where they're gonna go. Like you don't ever know what's gonna manifest because like I didn't have the rest of the stuff for Animal and Don't Follow Me when I was doing it, but then it kind of all came together, you know, and you have to leave room for the magic to happen. And
It's part of the process.
Yeah, but like, yeah, this has been exhausting.
I bet.
Like, let's be real. I literally have been dropping singles almost every
Like,
single month for
I was
like
gonna say
over
like
a
every
year.
6 weeks. Like you've been really doing it and like
I know.
like clockwork.
I mean, but honestly, like that was a plan. I didn't just decide. Like
Mm-hmm.
this was very meticulously planned out. I decided I'm going for it. I saved money. I made a plan. I decided like where I'm gonna put more in, and like things kind of still change on the fly. But like this single by single mentality from an independent artist business perspective was to grow a fan base, was to give every song a chance.
Yeah.
Like if
Their
I'm being
own
honest
moment.
with you, and like I was like, no one knows who I am. Like I'm not gonna just drop an album. Like let's do this, right?
Yeah.
And then the other opportunity that I was like, I think all of these songs are great, and I want to give them each their moment and get different fans a moment to come and meet me because people come on different songs.
Yeah.
I didn't think Sleepwalking was gonna do that great, and like some of them were like originally like Ice Queen was for Ava Max. Like I literally like wrote that for Ava Max, and she didn't take it, and we thought it was too good, and so we put it on the album. Like there's like things where it's like, oh, this could have been for someone else.
Interesting. Do you feel like you relate to Ice Queen then? Or?
Yeah.
Okay, so like
we added an outro that we changed some of the lyrics a little bit, but like Ice Queen is a manifestation of like the person I have to become because I feel rejected and I feel scared, and so I become a cold, kind of biting person. And at the end of the song, there's an outro, and we say, "Oh, and I see every time that I'm standing up when I speak, or I've got a bite to my manner, and my eyes freeze when no man can understand me, or when I'm mean. I feel her looking at me in the mirror like an ice queen." So we kind of like tie it all back together.
Yeah, absolutely.
What a crazy. Gotta find out.
I mean, all of the album though is
Thank you.
exactly that. Like it's just like this. You're holding a mirror up to yourself, and then also it's just like you're digging deep into the parts of yourself
Yeah.
that people don't even want to talk about. People don't want to acknowledge.
I
Like for
know.
me, like I think when I'm writing, it's like I want to go. So funny. I want to take it to hell when I'm writing.
I'ma take it down.
We-
Ooh,
That's how I feel when I write, and that's what that song is too. We did a song called "Take It to Hell," y'all.
If Ryan hasn't told you, I mean, you obviously have, but like
What?
Ryan's working on music.
I am working on music, y'all.
And I'm really, really
Ella
excited to
is
be part of it.
Part of it. And we just discussed another thing we're gonna do, not today, but
Has
like
to do with ego.
love. That's why when you
Sorry.
said ego earlier, I was like, wait, yes,
Ego. Yeah.
yes, we get it. But anyways, no, that's how I write too. It's like I really want to go there. Like I really want to go there, and I feel like that's why you were perfect for that song too. By the way.
I'm here for it. You know,
Yeah.
I ran anything with you.
Oh my god, I love you,
I
and you're
love you
so
too.
talented, and seeing you work
Thank
and
you.
seeing how your mind is, and like
Thank you.
you're quick, and you're also really good at feedback. Like I don't know, just like for me, it's like it's nice to work with people who are like comfortable versus like people who are like you don't push back on me a lot. You know what I mean? With my lyric, you know. So
Well, it's
I
your
do
song.
appreciate that because I've been in sessions where I feel like sometimes I'm like, there's so much pushback. I'm so uncomfortable. I'm like, I want to say what I want to say. You know what I mean?
It's
So-
your artist project. Like I'm just there to support you, and I think probably being an artist, I understand what that's
Yeah.
like. So
And
you know.
you've been giving me so much advice, and you've been championing it for me. Championing it for me too. Because like
Yeah.
honestly, I'm brand new to pop stardom, but you've been doing it and you've been killing it.
Thank you.
So like, thank you so much for all your guidance
Always.
and support.
no one tells you how to do this, man.
They don't.
So I'm trying to save you a couple steps.
We learn it as we go. I fear
know.
it's an everyday process.
It's such a trip.
I just started for the project too. So
So fun.
anyways, y'all, we're gonna revisit that when everything starts dropping. But Ella,
can't wait.
you opened for Delulu alum Grant Kanoki.
Delulu alum Grant Kanoki.
Delulu alum
I
Grant
miss him.
Kanoki.
I really do miss him. I texted him the other day. I was like, "Girl, where are we?" Like, we're both like burnt out. We're like,
I mean,
miss
yeah,
you.
welcome.
I
How
love
was that? How was
Grant.
opening for Grant?
I love him. Like, he is so talented, and like, I really feel like the way his music sounds is like kind of similar
Oh yeah,
to the vibe that I have, and
Yeah,
so
you
it was
both
just
have,
like a
like, a
perfect
dark-
match.
totally. That
was
makes
amazing.
sense.
Like-
you know what's interesting is I feel like he comes from a more masculine perspective too. Genuinely, I never clocked that, but yeah, definitely.
He's
very
amazing, and
similar
his sound
sonic
design is like incredible, and he's
He's
such
so
a good dancer. dancer and singer, and like
Yeah.
I love him. We became really good friends, like just over that. And shout out to Max Varon. Max Varon is an amazing creative director.
Yeah, you work with him a lot.
Yes, he's like one of my best friends too.
Yeah.
Like we all became best friends because like we worked together, and he did my "Don't Follow Me" music video. He started working with Grant, and then that's how Grant and I met. I think we like did like a content something like
For La La Land.
that was actually after we actually I think went to Hollywood Boulevard and like shot
you?
some stuff. Yeah, and we got chased down by someone, and that was a bonding experience.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, opening for Grant was like absolutely amazing, and I think it was like a perfect match, and I loved it. Like I had the best time ever, and I honestly miss him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really great.
You're gonna have to see him soon. Maybe you guys could do
know.
more shows together.
I know, I would absolutely love that. Like his fan base is amazing, and I love his team, and I just love what he stands for, and I really like respect him so much and love him. I literally like spent my birthday like at his house.
Oh my god. Wait, that's so fun.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Wait, you didn't tell me that. The recent birthday?
Yeah, the recent birthday. We like we're gonna go out, and then we all just ended up like hanging out at Grant's house.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I love his place.
I know it's so cute.
Beautiful.
He has a really nice piano too.
Oh my god, yes, and his dog.
Hard worker.
Very hard worker. I feel like being surrounded by people who are hard workers like makes me want to keep doing better too, you know?
He's also kind, and like that's what I look for in my friends, like people who have that grind but like are actually just really kind people. And
It's super rare in LA.
I mean, you know what? People say that. I'll always stop people on the super rare in LA thing because it's like humans are humans and everyone's kind.
Ooh,
I actually don't really like.
you give people a lot of grace.
No, I just don't play in that playground.
What do you mean?
I can feel if there's dark energy, and I just don't
Oh,
go
just
there.
gonna like, you're gonna step away from that.
Yeah, I don't really try with that stuff. It's
I feel like
really
for
hurtful.
me, I don't know if I'm naive or I'm just like la la la, but I'm always like, hey, you know what I mean? And
That's
then I'm
okay.
like, oh,
It's okay. It takes some of that sometimes, and like, I think I can just like tell. And
Do you think it's from living in LA as long as you have?
yeah, and also like, it's interesting. I've noticed something, and no shade to anybody, but like, I noticed who treated me a certain way before I felt like my project had some momentum, and I notice the difference now.
Mm-hmm.
People do treat me a little different.
You need to write about that. Have
Girl,
you?
listen to "Bless You" by Ella Collier.
Ooh, clock. Everyone, we're streaming. We are streaming. There's a lot to listen to. So with Dangerous in this project, like by the time the album drops, I feel like you released most of the songs as singles.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do any post-release singles, or like are we gonna get every single song before the album drops? Because I think we have like 3 left.
Yeah, we have 3 left. The last single is in March, so whenever we listen, I don't know, it might be out. But Cheerleader's March, and then the album is May. And so the last 2 songs are like on the album, and so that's how they'll drop. And then we have some plans formulating for post, but I can't confirm or deny anything because I'm still figuring it out,
We're
honestly.
cooking.
But there's lots of music, and we're not going to stop. It's not like I'm going to drop and then like fall off the face of the earth for
Of
6
course,
months. Like
no.
I have
momentum.
Yeah, and we have some really cool visual ideas coming up too that'll really show like the deepest sides of everything. So, yeah, but there's a lot of good stuff, and yeah, we rolled out, like I told you like before, a lot of the singles, so we could give this an opportunity to grow. You know?
I want to talk about your visuals because they're so creative.
Thank you.
And like you're really bringing them. And honestly, oh my gosh, visuals and music is such a lost art. People have not cared about it. People like are just like, it's not important anymore. But for me, it's like, it's part of the world building. It's part of bringing you into the artist's world. I love watching them. Your ideas are really creative and fun too.
Thank you. You know what's funny? I remember before I dropped the album, there was like an A&R that came and like listened to the whole album to show them, and they listened and they were like, this is great. And they're like, all right, I have some news for you. Like, the amount of time you put into making this album is the same amount of time you're going to have to put into making content for this album visually.
Oh.
I had a literal depressive episode for like a week.
Because you're like, this was already a lot.
And I also hadn't really played in that world. There was a lot of insecurity around like filming and promoting myself.
But you have
and
such good stage presence.
Thank you. But it's just like I was new. I didn't really do this consistently. Like I was scared about money. I was scared about all this stuff, right?
Yeah, totally.
And then shout out, everyone is so amazing in LA. And like at the beginning of my album process, like I made it a goal. I'd like work with like a new visual person like every time. And
really?
Jessie Lynn was part of the beginning of this. And then there's this girl named Average Cowgirl on Instagram. She's amazing. She did a lot of stuff for Dangerous. And then I met Max around the Ice Queen era. He was actually filling in for Jessie one day. And then I was like, he's so amazing. And we just kept working together and became really close. And then Riles Martinez kind of came on, and he is really, really good with like the photos and like helping with my content. And so like it was crazy because I built like a relationship with my visual people like I have with my collaborators on the music side, and I didn't know you could have both. Like I just thought it's like, oh, you hire someone on and you do the thing and like
No, like build those relations. Those are the best people to work with too, because then they also understand you. They get your vision.
It's been so
feel.
fulfilling. Yeah, like I thought visuals were gonna be like a part of the process that I hated, but I've become so close and creatively inspired by the people I work with on the visual side. It's the same as like being in a session.
Yeah.
You know? So I actually really, really love it. And thank you for talking about the visuals. And like, that's another thing you said at the beginning, like, oh, it's giving major label, blah, blah, blah. Like, bro, my budget, like small. That
is crazy, because I would not have guessed that.
It's very small.
No, literally, because like everything looks so quality.
I try to figure out a way to do it for free all the time. Not like obviously I pay the people I work with, but like from like locations to like outfits to makeup, like that's all myself. Like the amount of times I've used my parents' house, the amount of times I've used different parts of my parents' house is like insane. Like Max was like, no more parents' house. And I was like, one more parents' house. I haven't, like, we haven't used the garage yet.
I saw you on Instagram trying to source football field.
I can't. You know what's crazy though for
Delulu?
Like shout out to the LA Coliseum. Literally shout out.
I can't believe they let you.
They let me because
there.
you know why?
Why?
Because me and the Coliseum have been in a long-term relationship.
Because of the last name Collier Coliseum.
No, it's because I literally I wrote their 100th year anniversary song.
Wait, I didn't know that.
It's called "We Came to Bring the Fire." Shout out. And so we did a lot of work together, and so they let us use the Coliseum, which is
that is
amazing.
So fucking sick. Oh my god.
Thank you guys. I love everybody over there.
That is so crazy. Okay,
so I just use my resources, girl.
Yeah, no, honestly, you're on it, and you're creative like that too. I need to talk to you about that, because honestly, for me, I'm like, I have a small budget too. Like, I'm trying to figure out my project too, and we're not doing videos until like obviously the music's done or whatever. But I'm like, I was thinking about that because Brett's gonna do the visuals for the project.
Hello, Brett. How you doing over there? I see you yawning. Just kidding.
What the hell? You better not be.
He's tired, bro. We've been chatting.
Get gagging. Okay, but he's gonna do the visuals and stuff, and we're also I'm trying to think of like, okay, what am I gonna do for like, because then I'm telling him like, I want to do this and this and this and this. We're gonna have pyro, and he's like,
pyro.
He's
crazy.
Like, buddy.
Pyro? I'm never gonna touch pyro until like.
I told him, can I tell you? This was for Take It to Hell. This was for Take It to Hell. We sat down so many times talking about a video visualizer for Take It to Hell. And I was like, a beat up car in a field, we set it on fire. And he was like, you know how much that's gonna cost?
And he was like, I'm hearing that. I'm like, girl.
And he was like, and we're not gonna be able to do that in LA.
Yeah.
He was
but you don't need to like shut it down. You start big and then you go small. Like, you start big and you can use elements of those ideas. Like every song has. That was also a goal. Every single song has a visual.
Me too. Every single song on the project is gonna have a video. And actually, recently, so an important thing for my project is I want it to be very visual, like the lyric. I want it to evoke a feeling, and it helps me because then when I'm writing, I'm like, okay, I can see a video for this, and that's where I'm like, okay, I'm writing the right lyrics. That's the goal of mine. I want people to be able to see and feel and hear what I'm trying to say. So I also want to do a visual for every video, and I love that you've been doing it too.
Thank you. And also, you know what? You'll start.
And I love sleepwalking.
Thank you. Yes. Oh my god, you know what? That was impromptu. That's what I was gonna say. Like,
wait, it's so good, and the editing's really good.
Max is so good.
Yeah, shout out Max.
Max is like, you should work with him. He's amazing.
I would love to. Yeah.
He's worked with Grant. He does like Chandler Layton, like a bunch of my
he did Grant's Woohoo videos.
Yeah, he's really good.
Oh, I like that. I like the visualizer
so
for
good.
Woohoo.
He's amazing.
Yes.
But you start. It's like the same thing as songwriting. It's the same thing as everything. You start to get into this practice of creativity. So like even the stuff I did for 17 with Riles, like I was like, I could see me doing a press conference, and I knew a friend who had a studio who let us use it for free. Like, but you kind of think of them on the fly, and like you're like, who can I outsource to? Like, what can I use?
You're
like,
so on it. Your mind is amazing. Like, honestly, you're really creative and you're resourceful, and that's smart. Because then for me, it's like, I delegate so much to my team because I'm like, guys, I'm so overwhelmed. Please just handle it. And
no,
then,
trust me, I delegate to my visual people too.
And we should, because then honestly, it's like collaboration.
I just was telling Max that last night. We watched the Charlie XCX The Moment movie, which said a lot. And we were driving back. It was like 1 a.m, and we chatted for like 3 hours. And I was like, sometimes I like don't have the bandwidth. Like I wrote the songs. I'm posting. I'm running a business, and like sometimes I can't think of like where the PR space is for the thing. Like, can you please? Like they know that, and I trust them, and we have a trusting relationship with each other. I just
did that with Brett. I was like, I just was like, I need to get some stuff off my plate. Like, can you start making like the creative decisions for the highlights for the show, for the intro for the show? Because it's like, I just don't have the capacity, the bandwidth. Like you said, right now, like I just don't. And like I'm very focused on this project and then like everything else that's going on. So it's just like, it's good to delegate when it's appropriate, and having the right people that you could trust to do that too.
I know, that's something I had to learn during this process is delegation.
I literally just like right now I'm like, oh my god, I'm so overwhelmed. I'm like, I just have to, because I like control.
Even on the, I get it. Like, but even on the small scale, like with Charlie PR, like I mean, if he books me for something, I'm like, just put it on my calendar. Thank you. Like,
oh my god,
you know what I mean?
Guys,
I'm like, I can't write it down. Sorry.
Ella and I were actively in a session together, and then as we were doing it, Charlie popped something in both of our calendars for this episode, and we're like, Okay, yeah. That's what I love about Charlie. I tell everyone this. I'm like, he just puts stuff in my calendar. Like, he has it. So, like, he just puts it in. I'm like, great, cool.
It's also so
Tell me
low-key.
when and where. You
He's
got
so
it.
low key and chill. It's the best.
Yeah, no, it's good to delegate, especially like sometimes it's hard for me to admit that I'm like, I need the help and the support. But then right now I'm in a place in my mind where I'm like, there's a lot of creative things happening where I'm like, I just need to be able to express this and get this out.
Totally.
And everything else is just extra.
Yeah.
That I'm not trying to do right now. You know what I mean? But like, that's why you're so inspiring to me because I'm like, girl, how do you do it? How do you do it?
For real.
Seriously, me too. Because I'm just like, this is a lot, you know? And being a pop star is a lot. You make it look easy. I think I posted that on my story a couple weeks ago. I was like, girl, bitch, you make it look easy as fuck.
Thank you for saying that. It's
you make it look easy.
It's definitely not.
No, it's not.
But you know what? Actually, let me change that narrative because, like,
yeah,
you know, on the whole spirituality tip that we've been on this whole time,
Totes.
like, Delulu, like, think about literally the name of your podcast.
True,
like,
Lulu.
Make it easy, bro. Like, things should, like, everything comes to us easily. Things are easy. Make it easy. Make life fun. Like,
yeah.
That's why I really like nurture my relationships with everybody I work with and like my fans. I don't like to call them fans. My OG is like,
I want to join your Zooms. Serious. I'm just so busy,
girl. You know,
I also feel like I don't want to like interrupt. You know,
it's fine. The Zooms are so fun though. I love them.
I know. I want to join because I see them on your story. I'm like, damn it.
We do it like every single release.
I like that. That's super good. That's good that you're nurturing and like also really present with your fan base too.
I mean, yeah. I mean, they're like, they don't have to do this.
Yeah.
You know, like they.
It's the best thing when you have people to care about your music, what you have to say, your artistry.
They're also really smart. They're all like really smart and really creative in their own ways, and they inspire me. And like to see like the genuine, like innocence and kindness that they have for just like supporting, makes me realize that's really. And I know everybody says that it sounds corny, but like internalize what I'm saying. Like that's really what I'm doing this for. Like I'm really doing this so like. It was funny, like we had a Zoom for 17 and that song's kind of like sassy. Yeah. And I didn't expect the Zoom to be the deepest. It was like the deepest Zoom we had. And
well, how long was the Zoom for?
Well, it's only 40 minutes because I don't pay for Zoom.
We're on a budget, y'all.
Yeah, we can't like lock in. But
yup.
We talk and like we talked a lot about like, you know, trigger warning, like eating disorders and bullying and stuff like that. And I didn't expect to have such a deep conversation around 17 and it was really I needed that as well. So
yeah. And by the way, I love 17.
Thank you.
The night it came out, I texted you and I was like, girl, people tell me I can't sing either. So like this is my song.
Sing.
Yes, attitude, sass.
Oh, you girly speaks in high school want to follow me? Period.
Clock their asses.
Honestly love them. No, it's fine.
Clock their asses. I mean, like, you talk about it on the song, you know what I mean? And like
grace.
This is you giving your younger self grace too. Like I think you just posted about it today on your story or something. You were like, this is just me telling like so I should not have worried as much as I did, you know? Which is completely
I need to
fair.
know that still. You need to know that.
I know, girl. I'm so worried. I don't even want to get into it. This is your show, girl. Guys, before we started shooting, she sat down. We sat down, and Ella was like, "So what's going on?" I was like, "Girl."
I was like, "You better stop."
Girl, no, literally, because every time I see you.
Okay, we can cut this out, but like, also maybe keep it in. Why are you so fucking worried about, girl?
Well, honestly, here's the truth of the matter, and I would be happy to talk about it. Like, I just feel like no one takes me seriously as an artist. This is something I'm really passionate about, and like, even outside of being an artist, I have been songwriting for a decade now, and it's just so hard to prove it to people. Not prove it that I've done it, because I obviously prove that, but it's just like to be taken seriously. Coming from an influencer background, being in the creator economy, I just feel like a lot of people look at me and be like, just another influencer trying to make music now, and that's really disappointing to feel and know. And like I talked about it with my team, and like, you know, Charlie tells me all the time, it's like it has to be good. Not that it's bad, but he's like, it has to be really good, because if it's not, they're gonna be like, yeah, that's what we thought.
That's what the pressure's coming from.
It's a lot of pressure. And then also it's just something that's really important to me, because like this project I'm working on is like something I've written over the past 10 years. I'm pulling from the archives and writing from what's going on in my life right now as well. Of course, you were there. But it's just like a lot of like, I need it to be good, and I know people don't even believe in me. People even around me, like people close to me, thankfully, and I'm so grateful. Like I never felt this way about anyone on my team, that none of them were like, when I told everyone I wanted to do music, no one was like, oh, really? They were like, okay. Like, you know what I mean?
That's
like,
amazing.
They're like, we obviously,
no question
we know
about
you.
it, right?
Yes, you know what I mean? So that was nice, and I want to surround myself with more people like that. But generally, I just know people are going to have a lot of doubt towards it, and then I'm just like, fuck, now I need
to prove them wrong or something?
I don't even, sometimes I'm like, want to just be like, I'm going to prove you wrong. But the other part of me is like, I'm not doing it for you. I'm doing it for me. I'm doing it for my followers. I'm doing it for connection. I'm doing it so people could feel something. You know what I mean? Like, so that's kind of where I'm at with that. And that's why I'm like super stressed about it. And then also working with people. I feel like the people I work with don't take. I tell you this every time we get in a session. I'm like, thank you so much for taking me seriously as an artist. You never doubted me. You never questioned me when I told you I wanted to write with you. In fact, actually, before I even told you I wanted to write with you, I think I played you 2 of my songs, and then you're like, hey, if you ever want to write, and I was like, that was the first time anyone's like, was like, let's write. You know what I mean?
Of course. You know what? Hold on. Give me your hand. I mean, we're so weird. It's like fucking Cynthia and Ariana.
No, it's because we're kind of very far from each other. So like,
no, but for real, like,
yeah,
I love you, and
love you.
This is part of it, I think. And you're not gonna like what I'm about to tell you.
I'm so scared. Give it. Oh God, what?
This is like really lonely.
Oh. Guys, I thought she was gonna be like, you really can't sing, because like we just talked about it.
It's not actually that lonely in the way you're
lonely.
thinking.
But it's lonely.
You have to, girl, use your fucking title of your podcast. Like, you have to be delusional to a crazy point. Like, I do not.
That's where I'm at.
I do not care, honestly, if my peers, friends or family, whatever, like or hate my music.
Really? You know what? Because for me, this is where I look at it. I'm like, I'm not making it for the validation of anything. You know what I mean?
But also the taking you seriously thing. It's like,
yeah,
what would make you feel like someone took you seriously? Is that just the thing you have in your head? Like, take yourself seriously and keep doing what you're doing when you're taking yourself seriously. And like, maybe it'll take a while to catch up. And like, you'll always know that about the people that didn't. And you'll keep that in your back pocket and keep going. Like, you go through these struggles to be able to translate them, you know?
Yeah. I really love that you said that. Because like, the way I look at it and the way I feel about this project is like, I know you've been there, how much time and effort and work I'm putting into it, and I wish other people would recognize that. Because then my fear, since we've been talking about fear and everything, and like what's dangerous is like that people are gonna think like people are just giving me the songs and I'm just like jumping on them and singing them. Like, no, I'm like deeply involved. I'm writing all the lyrics. You know what I mean? I'm like involved in the production. I have very strong ideas of what I want and like the concepts, right? So like even when we were working together and it was so collaborative and it was like new for me because I was used to writing everything by myself. So I had a lot of fear about that for a while. But then honestly, as I keep going with this project, the more I'm just like, it doesn't even matter. What matters to me right now is being able to tell my story, being able to say what I want to say, and having people be able to listen to it and relate to it and hear the lyric. Like, you know when you sent me Delulu this morning, and then the rest of the project, and you're like, thank you for intentionally listening. I was like, absolutely. Like,
you get it.
Yes.
You're a sweet person.
Well, I also want to listen because like it's your story and you're sharing your music with me.
Thank you.
It was also easy because like you had released a lot of it already.
You're like,
so it wasn't like overwhelming for me right off the bat because I was like, okay, we're pretty much gonna have three brand new ones.
3 songs,
Pretty much just 3 brand new ones for me.
That's what I did for the public girl too, so nobody got overwhelmed.
I like that. That's smart. Like honestly, because I'm thinking about my rollout. I'm like, I'm not sure if I want to waterfall or if I just want to drop. But either way, we're not
talk all about it.
We're gonna get into it.
You.
But you know what? Speaking of that, I fucking love Delulu. Holy shit, Ella.
Girl.
Holy shit, girl. Can we talk about Delulu?
Yes, oh my God, I would love to talk about cheerleader.
Oh my gosh. And also that concept, here we go, fifth profound. Profound
count, take a shot every time of Red Bull.
Yeah, exactly. Time. I was like, of non-alcoholic shot.
Thank you. I really attribute a lot of the song to my collaborators on that that song.
You said Leo.
Okay, Leo. And this writer named Max Vernon.
Yes.
Max is an amazing writer. And he really like helped me out that day. I was really tie. I did not think like, it's so funny on the days you don't think you're gonna get a song, you'll get a song. And like, I love Cheerleader because it's kind of camp. You know what I mean? Like, and it follows 17. So we're in this like high school phase, which is where a lot of like trauma originated. And cheerleader.
I feel like that's a theme too in the music, you know, just like the youth of it and then going on. Because like cheerleading, like we think high school, we think like
totally,
you know, the whole I don't want to say what it's like cliques, like groups, like da. But you kind of spin it on its head.
Thank you. My mom always says everything goes back to high school.
Ooh, what's up with that?
Just like the concept of like social dynamics, basically. But yeah,
Delulu?
Like fun because it's this is my first time talking about it, so like mind my like slowness with it because I've like practiced all the other ones in a way. But like with Delulu, it's a representation of jealousy and resentment, obviously, and like insecurity in the way that I'm talking about it. And obviously in the song, I'm like, I don't care. Like, take my man. I'll be her biggest cheerleader. Like, I'm such a feminist. Like,
yeah,
I'm such a feminist.
That's it. Like, spinning on its head. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. And like, also, it's not like about one specific experience. I think it's about like many of times, like from high school, college, like in life, where like there has been a homie, a girl
Yes.
who takes my man, takes my man. But I also say in the song, like, he wasn't for me anyways. Like, you can have him because, like, obviously, you know, it's just the classic stuff that, like,
Classic.
toxic, like, situationship dynamics or whatever, like, bring up. And
So yeah, I'm really excited for the debut album. And then honestly, you already said that you were pretty much finished with the second one already.
we'll see. I made 50 songs.
That's insane. Wait, how many did you make for Dangerous?
It wasn't the same process. We just were kind of making songs
Yeah.
that were going to go on that album. And then my manager wanted to do a writing exercise with me where I made 50 demos and picked through and sent it to my whole team and sent it to people I trusted and got their opinions. And then at the end of the day, I like curated 20 songs. I don't know how long it's going to be. We're kind of in the process right now of listening through and figuring out the sequencing and seeing kind of what that's going to be. But I went
Why
through.
are you rolling out your first album?
The reason why is because that's what's kept the success going.
The
is
momentum, yeah.
staying ahead of myself. So like
Totally.
the stuff you guys see usually is filmed probably 3 months before or like something like that. And like with making songs, there's so much that goes into it, like mixing and then like coming up with concepts and all that stuff. So
oh my gosh.
and I went through like a pretty brutal heartbreak in the middle of releasing this album around actually like when Don't Follow Me was coming out, and that's where I Don't Do Drugs kind of hijacked a little.
Literally gonna say,
yeah,
because I Don't Do Drugs like is so explicitly about that,
right?
Like even referencing Nashville, everything, you know?
Yeah, and like as you can tell, like on this project, there's a lot of songs that are kind of like about me and psychoanalytic, and the theme is more ego, spirituality, those types of things. And I think for a long time in my writing for this album, I was distracting myself from my feelings in my love life by using concepts to cover that. And so my next album is going to be like really, really about love. But not in the way you think.
Oh God,
Because
knowing
I gotta have
you,
a twist.
no, but I was like, knowing you, I wouldn't expect anything different than that.
It's a painful, beautiful, visceral process that I went through, and it really, really helped me get over it. Honestly.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I feel like that's the thing about writing. Because then I think Taylor Swift said this. I just read this recently, and I was like, yes, girl. But she was like, sometimes she was like, you can listen to the most heart-wrenching, heartbreaking song I've ever written, and she was like, and literally for me, it's just to write it, get it out. It helps me move on from it.
Totally.
And that's it. And I move on from it. And I was like, literally same. I just want to write about it to get it out of the way.
Of course.
Doesn't mean I'm going to live in that forever.
No.
A lot of these songs are like feelings and moments, but they're
moments.
not
You're capturing moments. But
you're capturing a moment.
I've had to really work on, shout out, I say this in a lot of interviews, shout out Chandler Layton, my girl, because she's like an older sister to me. And I noticed when I was releasing the album, like the songs, like it would start to like manifest into my life again.
Oh,
like whatever theme.
Yes.
And I was like, this literally can't happen. Like I've grown so much, like I cannot have this stuff happen.
Yeah.
So I've like really been intentional about like protecting my energy like around songs and stuff. And like,
okay.
So whenever I'm like rolling out this next project, like I'm sure I'll have a new perspective and like songs evolve and like meanings evolve. But reliving that heartbreak is tough. But like with that album, I was very intentional in the process of creating it to leave nothing behind. And like I went,
you want to leave no stone unturned,
right? Like, and I went with like, well, there'll be times to talk about this, but like I went from like accountability to extreme exhaustion to extreme surrender to complete heartbreak to naming his dreams to my dreams to like having a full circle of acceptance and then to finding a new partner and like what does that look like and how do I carry all of like the weight and baggage and get rid of it in music. Like I'm basically living through what I'm going through in my love life through the next project. So
I'm very excited for that too. Well, you're so unique in your perspective too. So
Thank you.
I'm curious about like what you mean by that. And obviously we haven't heard anything yet, and we're gonna be living with Dangerous for a while too.
Yeah, also like it's all within the same theme. Like if there's anything that I can promise you guys, it's like it's all gonna go back to the soul and like
yeah. You're super intentional about that.
Thank you. It's the only way I can survive.
And we love that. And honestly, it really benefits the collective.
The collective is weird right now.
It's so
weird. Should we talk
weird.
about the collective?
Should we talk? Let's get into the collective.
It's like the year of the fire horse, right?
Yeah.
And then also the state of the world is insane.
State of the world, state of the country.
Not the greatest.
There's a lot going on right now, and it's also hard, I think, as like I talk about with some of my guests, but it's like as entertainers, it's like, oh my gosh, like I feel bad. Oh my, we talked about this in our last session.
Tell me more.
It's hard as entertainers to be like, there's a lot going on, but it's like we're still doing our job, and it's like I don't know where like we step here? Like, what do we say? Like, how do we react to this? You know?
Well, I was talking to one of my friends last night
Yeah.
about philosophy.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like artists are philosophers in their own way. And
Yeah.
I believe everybody should express themselves and do their art however they feel. And like the way that I express my art and hopefully help the state of the consciousness and the state of people's hope is by being so authentically me and my emotional experience to hopefully enlighten someone to do that for themselves. And so maybe they can be a better person and give good and be vulnerable and have deeper conversations. And like, if I can change the world, right, from like the inside out and the intercommunication of people and the connection that people feel, like that's how I do it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think we have a responsibility as artists. I really do.
I mean, Ella, you're super conscious about all of it too, because I'm obviously through following you and also knowing you, like I really love everything you do is intentional.
Yeah.
I don't ever see anything you do. I'm just like, oh, random. Or I'm like, oh, kind of like.
I'm very impulsive actually as a human.
I honestly got that from Dangerous title track. Clock. But with that being said, like you're also like really playing ahead. You're like, you're on it. Capricorn Queen.
Thank you. It's a weird dichotomy, I would say, that I work with.
Yeah, but honestly, it's working for you.
Thank you.
Okay, Ella, you've been giving such soulful advice this entire episode to me, just in general, to the listeners. But we have some besties who have submitted some questions for us to answer.
Oh my God, I love this. This is fun. Wait, tell me about this. I love this.
Okay, so this is
I love this.
WWADGD. This is what would a Delulu girl do? So some besties submitted some of their questions, concerns, dilemma, problems. They want our advice. They want our take, what we would do in this situation.
Wait, I love this. Okay.
slay.
Do I have to give like delusional advice or like what I would
you
actually
can give
do?
us like your advice. Like
Okay.
we're the Delulu girls, whatever your advice is. Like, so you can take it seriously. You can take it silly.
I mean, I'm going to take it seriously.
Okay, let's take it seriously.
But like also
honestly,
like fun. We're fun.
You're really on it. So I'm excited for your answers for this. Okay. So first bestie, anonymous bestie says, I saw a guy I'm seeing on a date with another girl at a restaurant. He didn't see me, but do I confront him about it? Clock. What are we doing?
I'm sorry. That sucks.
I would confront. I'm very confrontational. I'm so confrontational.
I know you are,
especially
queen.
with men. Very confrontational with men.
I need context, but I think here's some options.
Okay, give.
How long have you been seeing this person? How do you guys communicate? Have you guys talked about what you are? What do you want?
Jeez.
I would definitely like lock in on all of those things and then make your decision. Like, is confronting him out of your ego? Do you want to hear the answer?
Like, and how long has this been going on? Like, it's a guy you've been seeing. Like, how serious is his relationship? You know what I mean? I mean, what would you do? Okay, let's say you're in that situation. What would you do? Like, maybe it's like you guys are just seeing each other. You're getting excited about it, but you see them out with another person. You didn't discuss it. You didn't set boundaries.
I mean, that would hurt my feelings.
Hurt your feelings. Would you confront?
I really think it depends. Like,
I would confront. I have confronted.
What do you say? Are you just like...
I would just be like, what the fuck was that? Who's that? What's up?
Hey, I saw you on a date with someone when I walked in. Like, it sounds fucking crazy.
I would say, oh, how's your date the other night? Look cute.
Period, bitch.
Period.
I think that I would protect my peace, so whatever that means to you, and I know that's not the answer you guys want. Like,
no,
I protect your peace. So
smart.
if protecting your peace means like having a conversation about it, like fine. But if protecting your peace means like taking note of that and then moving in the direction away from this person, do what's best for you and your peace. And if you want a little chaos, like fine, do it. But like,
okay, I have a side question.
Yeah.
Just playing off of that.
Yes.
Do you ever do anything for the plot? Do things for the journal entry? Do you do things to write a song about it?
No.
Never. You don't put yourself in chaos intentionally.
Not anymore.
Okay, you're so mature and grown.
I mean, the only reason why I don't do that anymore is because like I will relapse.
Okay, protect your peace, and we're gonna stay. So we're
but not in like a scary, creepy way. It's like
no, like obviously
for
it's
the
like
plot.
still...
What I do is like go have fun.
You have like productive plot thickenings.
You know what I mean? It's like, or I like go wear cool clothes, or I like talk like watch something cool. But it's not like I'm gonna go hurt somebody for the plot, or like I'm gonna hurt myself for the plot. Like
I was on the way to a session, and I was like, what do I want to write about right now? I really don't even know. And then I was like, I texted my other producer and I was like, should I just say something crazy that we can have something to write about? And he's like, absolutely fucking not. I was like, okay, I think you're probably right.
It's too much. Also, I think like I'm innately like just fun, crazy and all that. So like, I'm down to like play around and go hang out with people and do fun stuff. But yeah, like I can't afford with like, my career and
you're
like the
busy,
people I
wizzy.
love. Like, I don't want to hurt them.
You don't want to play into that. Okay, that's super fair. When I was younger, I used to do shit all the time for a journal entry to be like,
Same.
journal, this is crazy. Not for a
Trust me.
song. Obviously, a song comes out of it anyways. But I used to like really just put myself in situations.
Me
But
too. That's
now
why I
I'm like,
wasn't
I don't
happy.
have time. I'm so tired and like,
I want to be happy.
I want to be happy.
So I don't do that stuff.
Yeah.
Anyways, for the person who asked this question, like, I am really fucking sorry. That sucks. And
Yeah.
I think protect your peace. So whatever that means to you.
I
Because
would
sometimes having
confront
the
them.
conversation and confronting them, you'll get a truth that you might not want to hear. So be ready.
That's super true. Like you have to be prepared for whatever that reaction's gonna be. I would confront it, I think. Because in my head, here's what I would do. Genuinely, I'd be like, okay, it's over. Like in my head, I'm like, this is done. You know,
Yeah,
if
I
I'm
think
upset.
making a decision on if it's done for you and then going
Exactly,
for
and
it.
then seeing what's up, or maybe communicating about it, whatever. I know myself
I probably
well
want to
enough.
keep seeing the person though.
I would definitely confront. Like I would confront, and I think I would be intense about it. I think an intense
Yeah.
confrontation.
Okay, period. I would
Yeah.
just stop seeing the person.
Would you like explain to them, or would you just stop seeing them? Would you ghosties, or what do you
No,
think?
never ghost.
Never ghosties. You would talk to them about it.
Yeah, I would just be like, hey, like, it depends on if you're like, hey, I saw you with someone and that's why I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Go for it, but you gotta do it in a peaceful way. Yeah.
Just whatever you can do to protect your peace with that situation. Okay. We love it. Mature.
Good luck.
Good luck.
You got it. You're gonna be fine no matter what.
And if you want, I'll confront them happily. Okay. So my ex keeps talking about me to all of her friends, and I want them to stop. I don't really want to talk to them. What should I do about that?
My ex keeps talking. So read it one more time.
So my ex keeps talking about me. This is the question. My ex keeps talking about me to all of our friends. They have mutual friends, and I want them to stop. I don't want to talk to them. What should I do about it? I think for me, I would also confront. I don't
mean,
know.
I think like I don't know how you feel about this, but being
Okay,
in the same
tell
friend
me.
group as your ex is like not tea.
Not tea.
Not tea.
Oh, it's actually fucking hell.
I just don't do it. It sucks.
It's so bad.
I would, and if you guys have mutual friends,
Have you
and
ever
you're
been in
not-
that situation?
Yes.
It's bad. What do you do?
Eventually, like, get out of there. I mean, it was in high school and
Got
like in
it.
college and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Just like not really like in the
Again,
friend group
protecting your
anymore.
peace.
Yeah, like that's.
I'm also that type of person where I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna leave. I don't care to be a part of that.
You can still be friends with the mutual friends. Here's what I'd say: boundaries, mother hecker.
Give. Oop,
Boundaries, 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 bitch.
Period.
Like,
period.
listen.
Give it to us.
Tell the mutual friends to stop telling you what the ex is saying. Like,
Yes.
don't do that. Like,
Yeah.
maintain your friendship, set boundaries. Say, hey guys, I love you. You're my great friends. I don't want
Love
to hear
you,
anything about blah, blah,
XO,
blah.
Yeah.
Let
don't
them
say
keep
it.
talking. I don't think it's worth talking to the ex. Boundaries with the friends and then make decisions from there. Like,
That's smart.
don't feed the ex's ego. Like, stop playing. Like,
Like, how much are these friends entertaining it too? You know?
don't. Everybody loves gossip. Everybody loves to swim in the
Little goss,
negativity. Like,
goss.
stop.
Totes.
Be fucking mature.
Yeah, seriously.
Grow up.
Girl, I get it. Literally.
You're doing great though.
Oh, you're
And
so
obviously, like, if you still have feelings for your ex, because not
Oop.
saying you do, but it's sounding like you kind of like it a little bit. Stop. Love you.
kind. Ooh, let's get into this because actually, this is our next question. I feel like my boyfriend is still in love with his ex. I confronted him about it. He denied it, but I can't shake the feeling. What should I do? I would trust your gut, personally.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
what I think. That's really what I think. I'm like, if you feel that way,
trust your gut, but love is a beautiful thing. So if that's your boyfriend and you actually love your boyfriend, we got to practice some love here. We got to practice some trust. Is this your abandonment wounds? Is this your fear? Is this your controlling tendencies acting out to feel like you have control over something? Or has he shown you things that make you feel like he's still in love with his ex? Is he still talking to the ex?
everything's so
Does he
nuanced.
talk about the
You know what I
ex?
mean?
Like, yeah, it's like, let your love for him decide. Or her, or they.
right.
But like, don't. Why are we all so toxic, girl? This is just social media. It's like it's like the Instagram reels when they're like, if he didn't get you 50 roses for Valentine's Day, he hates you. It's like,
Right.
grow up.
Right.
Let love decide. Let love decide, girls.
Because it shouldn't be that complicated, right?
Yeah, and if that's your boyfriend, like, trust. Like, you gotta practice some trust, or
I
like,
feel
don't
like
be in the relationship.
There's a reason you feel that way, right? Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
I agree.
honestly,
Like, trust
I'm
your
a
intuition.
paranoid person too. Like, I really much am.
I
At
know
the
you
same
are,
time, it's
girl.
like,
I
oh,
know.
me be paranoid. But
you are.
when it comes to this, I'd be like, is it paranoia or is it like some higher power telling me something that I should tap into? You know?
Yeah, and you can tap into that.
I've
and
been in
use
those
your intuition.
situations too, where I'm like, what's going on here?
Totally. And like that is 100% fair, but you're in that relationship. So you have to decide, like, is this person loyal to me? Is this person true to me? Do I feel like I actually trust them or do I not? And if you don't, then don't be there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Very mature answers and takes.
Just it's hard.
It's hard.
Love is a tough one.
It's a toughie.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of work. It really does.
It does take a lot of work. I mean, honestly, I think relationships in general are things that you have to put intention and time into, regardless. Regardless. So it's like
100%.
that's something you have to acknowledge going into it.
Wait, I love that they write in these questions. Are there any
What
more?
do you mean? Those are 3. Anyone else have questions?
You guys did amazing.
You guys going through anything? That was all really good advice, honestly. Emotionally mature, very grown.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to be grown.
It's hard to be grown.
But it's great. The benefits are outweigh.
Honestly, I mean, me love it. Me love it personally.
Me love.
Me love it. Like I used to really fear getting older, but now I'm like, yay. So here we are. But Ella, we close out every show by manifesting together. Is there anything you want to speak into existence here on Delulu?
You know what? I already feel like this is happening, so I just want to continue.
Yeah, and we're expressing gratitude for it.
My intention for this year was love and flow.
Oh, and things are love and things are flowing.
Yeah, love and flow. So I manifest more love and flow, and like I open my heart and my mind to the abundance that can bring me, and that also means responsibility with me showing up in that way as well. So
I love that, and that goes back into you being intentional about everything too.
Love and flow. What about yours?
I'm gonna claim love and flow as well. I think what I'm manifesting right now, not as deep and poetic and beautiful as yours. I want to make my album.
Yeah, you will. Yeah, that's great. You're making your album. Period.
I am. We're so much further along than the last episode, thank God. But I want to make the album. Actually, let me deviate. I want to make the album peacefully. Because I feel like
you need to be making that album peacefully. Lock in, girl.
Lock in. Like for me, I feel like I used to tell myself like I have to suffer for the art to be good, but I'm like, it's like, why do I need to suffer for that?
We're done being martyrs.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm tired of this martyr mentality, bro.
That's what I'm manifesting this year. I just really want to make sure like I make the best music and people connect with it and people hear it, and I'm just really excited. And honestly, thank you for being a part of it too.
Of course.
Thank you so much. Like, and even what you said, like you weren't taking sessions next month, and like, you know, I'm not gonna force you, but if you want to.
No, I'm not taking artist sessions. I'll write for anybody.
Yay!
I love to write.
You. I love
you too. Thank you for having me.
Ella, thank you for being here, and thank you to the Bestie Annas for watching this episode.
Love
this
you guys.
was your healthy dose of Delulu, so you can go live your true Lulu. Ella, where can the Besties find you?
The Besties can find me anywhere online at Ella Collier, EllaCollier. I love to talk to you guys. Hop in my broadcast channel, and I love to talk to you guys in the comments.
And we're all streaming Dangerous. A lot of the singles are already out right now. Please enjoy the songs. We love Delulu. We're excited for the rest of the album too.
Rah rah.
Rah rah. Period.
Thank you for having me. I love you guys. And hey, we're all doing our best. Just remember that.
Yeah, we needed that reminder.
Keep doing your best, girl.
And besties, if you love this episode, be sure to follow the podcast on Spotify. Hit the bell button to be notified of every new episode every Delulu Thursday. And if you guys can do me a massive favor and rate the show 5 stars.
5 stars.
Ella and I will personally be your personal cheerleader.
Rah rah. I'm going to shake my 5 stars. Okay.
Period. Y-O-U. Y-O-U. Period. And besties, if you want more of this podcast, you can join my Past as Besties community at the top of my page. And you can find me at Emotions, E.M.O.T.I.O.N.S across all platforms, as well as an exclusive podcast account at Delulu BFFs. Stay Delulu, besties.
Bye. Love you.
Love you. Slay.
Love ya.